What's happening, y'all? It was a good day yesterday. Welcome to Morning Wood. I'm Allie Burns. This is Picks and Parlays. Let's get down to business. So a bunch of people, let's get this party started. I like that. Smash the like for the best picks and for the best team picks and parlays. Thank you, Omar and Tate. Like it, subscribe it, share it, do it, love it. Like it, subscribe it, share it. I like it. All right. I do have a bunch of plays today. I was 7-2 yesterday, so that was a good day. What do you got going on? Yale was an easy winner yesterday. Your last Woodie's going to be over a 134 in the Denver game. I got a bunch of totals that I did. 5 of them. And I think 6 sides, 4 or 5 sides too. Okay, so Denver, right, this isn't the best one. I found a better one. Go there for now. Denver over 134.5. Okay. Dan bad yesterday? Oh, damn, bad yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens. What's up, the knockout girl? I like in the NHL, the Seattle game under 5.5. Eddie Sanchez. Where are you, Eduardo? ¿Dónde está Eduardo? He's taking the Kraken. And he says they're going under 5.5 goals today. Don't tell them they're not. Don't tell them they're not. Congrats on the BYU play. Oregon sucked. Like I said, I'm just going with numbers right now. I've got a new system, and kind of like the idea of this is that because right now I don't have enough games to do my stats like I would usually do my stats, right? So I'm really trying to, again, big sheets of paper. I'm trying to find out where the line didn't move the right way, and then I make an X, and then I wait for it to go, and I decide why it didn't go that way. Either it didn't move enough, it moved too much, it went the wrong way, stuff like that. So then when I get my stats, then I can apply these 2 things, and then I'll be a millionaire. That makes sense, right? I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, so that's our game plan. Millionairehood by March, all right? Allie, I tailed some of your picks yesterday, and I hit, so thank you. Better than my best bets. What do you have today? Okay, so let's get these up. I see you guys flowing in here, but let me put mine up. I know at 11 a.m., HUBAP starts, and I took that under the Houston Baptist game. I'm 26-11 so far this college basketball season, so rolling along. I do have a little bit too much action today, probably for my own good, but these are the ones that went the way that I needed them to go. Of course, my bet slip's not going to load right now. We'll give that a second. You had your biggest loss of the season yesterday. Holy shizballs, Raymond. All right, we're going to fix it. You too are going to be a millionaire by March. Grand Canyon minus the 12.5 for Danny Daniels. I feel like I wrote your name today, or did I wipe your name today? Nope, there you are. I did write your name. Okay, Grand Canyon. I like Grand Canyon. Minus 12.5 points. Got you, boo. I have got you. Can you have St. Joseph Hawks +1 for AJ's? St. Joe +1. Let's see if my shiz started. Okay, give me my bets. Okay, so the one that you should know about right away is that Texas A&M and Houston Baptist is going to start in about 20 minutes, and I took that under. Plus money, honey. HUBAP under. All day yesterday, 140.5. All day yesterday, I thought, and I teased all these totals that I did just for the sake of doing things like that. I got South Dakota State going under 155. I'm into unders, okay? That's kind of where I'm at right now in my jam. I'm looking for teams that played above what I thought they, or played teams that they could score on, and then I'm fading the other way. So Texas and Northern Colorado under the 1. Loyola Marymount in Arkansas under 135.5. And I think that's all. No, one more. San Diego, under 132.5. Okay, so I took all those and then I teased all of those also. And then for the sides, I like Oakland on the money line. Oakland's played a tough schedule, and that line was not moving the right way. And I got it at minus 137, I think. 36. Then I took these I got last night, so I'm not sure what your numbers are going to be now. I know I beat the line on some of these. I took Nebraska Omaha against Kansas State, plus 18.5 points. I'm not sure what they are now. Northern Iowa plus 14. And a half. I took Pepperdine minus 2. Now it's a pick 'em. I didn't like fading UC Davis. This one kind of stung me. Because part of my experiment that I'm doing too is seeing if my system, is it different if I bet later games or earlier games? And is it different if I bet night before and day of? Because that's a confirmation of my play. Tim Earl likes to say, always bet your lines early. I think it's a good idea if you know what you're doing. The only reason I have a problem with him saying that is I know a lot of novice bettors just are drunk at that point in the night. So betting, I had Pepperdine minus 2, but it's a pick. I don't love this play. And then George Mason plus 11.5. Okay, and that's what I'm on. Again, small bets. I'm still small betting because I'm still testing some stuff right now. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Don't judge me. All right, Wagner on the money line. Wagner, you shall have. Hi, Medic. How the Medic put me on that Oakland. Medic had me looking up the Toledo Oakland total and was like, why is this total weird? I said, well, Oakland has played. And this is not Oakland, California. That's not where Oakland's in, where are they? In Michigan or somewhere, or Ohio? Oakland's not in California. So, they played West Virginia and they played somebody else very good. Is there a thing of too much action when you're talking Morningwood? That's just it, right? But yesterday was good. Yeah, so as I was looking at her total, I picked up on the side and I was like, oh, shoot, this is the play is on Oakland money line, if you ask me. So thanks for making me look at that, Medic. Hopefully we cash it. Yo, yo, yo. Awesome goal by Jamaica yesterday. Yes, you had him over half a goal team total. I remember, Dre. Let's get it today, Woodies. I love your shirt. I love your new picture, Julie. Julie's my spirit animal. Hi, Lex and Steele. Texas A&M already started. 3 minutes left in the first half. Okay, so that's what's up. Oh, so it was 11 Eastern. I was thinking 11 my time, but that's why I put it out on the Woodie page early. That was the one I put on the page. I agree. I'm not even mad I lost. That Jamaica goal was impressive. Fair enough. Yeah, you had UCA or USA. Heath had USA too. What's up, Dre? Okay, you're going with the Thunder on the money line for Dre. Okay, see. Okay, see. All right, there's that business. Hi, Katie Fisher. Hey, girl, hey. Wizards plus 1 for Katie. I know you're here, girl. Hold on. I'm sure you're right in front of me. There you are right there. Wizards plus 1. Okay. Okay. Lenny, you're doing a great job with the contest, my man. I'm so happy that's happening. Because when he does that, I do this. Under looking good? Okay, perfect. Excellent. You lost last week. We came to tell y'all to hit the like button. Extra luck for those who hit the like button. It's just a fact. And Arkansas wins today. I think they win. I don't know if they cover, though. That was my ideal. And again, it's a line movement thing. It's a line thing that I'm looking at and I'm studying. Like I've always used line movement, but now I'm really zoning into what is happening. You know, like what are the exact lines that I'm writing? I mean, this is every single game that I could do that on yesterday. And then the day before was the same thing. So, okay, Brio, Kings under 227. Brio. Let's dance. I'm in a good mood today. Isn't it funny how cash and tickets put you in such a good mood? Kings under 227. It's good shiz. We'll see, though. I do feel like I'm due for some regression, though. George Mason and Maryland under the 141 and a hook for Tate. Tate, you're still in, aren't you? Mr. the Great, or did you fall out? I feel like I remember you. Tate's out. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so here we'll do NCAAB, NHL, NBA, whatever else y'all want to put up there, you let me know. G Mason under 141.5. Okay. It's me, Allie. DraftKings needs a breathalyzer. I told you they made that app for your phone. Do y'all remember that app? It was like you would put in, like, if it's your ex's phone number or whatever, you would like put in the numbers that were your problem numbers. And then you'd set a time like 10 p.m. So if I try to call this number after this time, it's going to give you like 3 math questions. And if you can't answer them, you can't call that person. I know, that's a great profile pic, huh? The Wood loves the action, especially the Maction action. Yes, indeed. Hi, CSN. Lakers +9. All right, my friend. Lakers +9. I'm so sorry that I yelled at Tim yesterday. Tim I had been on for an hour doing free picks, and then Tim just said one thing, and I was like, oh yeah! And I'm like, I'm so sorry. That wasn't you. That was me. Blaine is liking Grand Canyon too. All right, we'll put some Grand Canyon up here. Canyon -12.5. Who else like that? We'll do Wagner. St. Joe +1. Blaine, I remember you being like, yep, there we go. G-Can -12.5. We've got some OKC. I need to move this over just a wee bit. We've got Wizards +1. NHL. We did do an NBA Total Chaos with Tim and Higgs last night. So check that out. And then tonight we're doing one with Nick Earl and Nick Parsons for hockey, for the Hockeys. I've been betting what the line is. So if it's like -115, I put 11 or 12 bucks on it. All right. That's a way to go. Wagner money line shows -160. Brian Dance. I need another pick from you. That's ridiculous. No, it's not. Hold on. Let me just make sure my book is too. I don't want to ruin your day. But I think it has our same numbers. Wagner. I have it at -3, so that would be a -150. I don't know why I don't have a money line on it, but a 3 would be a -150. That's what I got. Okay, I'll put you back. But if that is the case, then Wagner's probably your play there because they're moving up. Yeah, Top Shelf, you're up here. I wrote your name today. Somewhere. Right there. Right there. If you don't love Maction, you're just not into sports. Okay. You're not into it. I don't even see that game at all on either of my books. Which game? Mason +9.5 line dropped. Yeah, I got it last night. So we'll put that up here. 9.5. I know that. I think this one's I think both of these have changed. And this is now a pick. I don't like it though. This is just not my favorite jam. It was like my mistake of the night, That's how I feel about it. So we'll just take that little puppy down. I don't love it. G Mason +9.5. Okay. Hell yeah, when you win my skin bit, right? You're like on top of the damn world. and I lose, I feel like shit. And that's like the tricky part of being ahead is like, you don't want to, like I say, trip over your own dick. You know, you don't want to get, this is why this is a stressful sport. Yeah, you don't want to get too ahead of yourself. Alejandro, what up, though? Did you win the last footy? Didn't you? Did I hear that from Leonard? Atlanta Hawks and the Charlotte Hornets parlay is gold. Gold, you say? Last Woody Avs on the ML for Alejandro. Alejandro. Avs. Okay. Is that the Canucks they're playing? I think I did a free pick on that. That's on Valpo plus 14. Let me look at it. I'm going to pull it up over here. Check on computer. Stanford. You got 81% of the money on Valpo, 72% of the tickets on Valpo, and the number is not moving. It's just staying at 13.5. So this is like a tricky thing for me because in my notes, typically if they're not moving the number, they're not moving Stanford minus 13.5, then it goes back and forth. But like with Loyola Chicago, it was minus 33. 77% of the money is on Chicago State, and it stayed at a minus 33, and they covered. With, I don't want to say with Memphis because that whole game was kind of wonky. But like with 96% of the money, well, that's a bad example. Sorry. That's a total. This is the part that I'm not all the way there with it. Like I get it, but I don't quite get it. Jacksonville State was a minus 4. All the money was on Jacksonville State. They didn't come off of it. They ended up not cashing that. So see what I mean? It goes back and forth. What I did yesterday in this situation, this was my BYU Oregon Ducks situation, was all the money was on BYU, or all the money was on the Ducks, and the number wasn't moving, so I took BYU. So all the number is on Valpo, and the number's not moving, so that makes me feel like I would take Stanford. Tree. Hi, Alex L., player prop crusher extraordinaire. Kyle Kuzma over 13.5 points. Kuzma. We'll do props too. Here, we'll do what's propping. Kuzma for the Wizards over 13.5. Kuzma over 13.5. Okay. It is your job to piss me off. If you didn't yell at me, then I know I'm in trouble. Fair enough. I'm sorry, Tim. Texas minus 20.5, Arkansas minus 12.5, and UConn minus 25.5. Too many points for my blood. Malcolm, this started yesterday, so you got to come in on a Tuesday and jump into it then. So they're already in a contest, but it restarts every single Tuesday. Tim Earl, I was thinking the same thing. What's up, Raymond Cummings? Texas minus 20.5 as well. I'll put you on the board with it. I really don't write those kind of numbers on my board, though. I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't lay points like that, and I try to stress that you guys don't lay points like that. Let's want to talk about Villanova yesterday. So that's it. Oh, Lipscomb was my money-making team like 2-3 years back. Lipscomb, I was all over that damn team. Hold on, I'll look up where the money's at. They had some really good kids, and then they just turned to crap, like immediately after that year. They just turned to crap. There's nothing anyone could do about it. Don't change your pick just because, an article tells you to. If you like it, bet it. Lipscomb, that line's moving in the Lipscomb way. So it went from it was a minus 11. Now it's a minus 9.5. I see a 9 out there. So that would imply that Lipscomb is the play there. Lipscomb. Big Baller NBA contest starts today on the Facebook page. So if you guys went into the Big Baller, can they do NBA in that, or is it just is it all basketball, or is it just NBA? Hit that like button, y'all. First half total 56. Heck yeah! All right, it's looking good. It's looking good. Let's not get crazy. High stimulus OG. I cashed on his Edmonton Elks CFL play yesterday. So really I was 8-2 yesterday, but one of those was not. I'm only doing Wagner's postponed now. Okay, so that could be a problem. What's up, Sean Austin? How you doing, winner? You already hit the like. Wichita, I saw that, Richie P. That was tricky. And if the thing, like on my computer, it cached because the line moved down, but on your pick, it did not cache. So that was a total bummer. I felt super bad about it. But yeah, damn that hook. St. John, Indiana, under 151 and a hook for the top shelf. St. John, under 151.5. Gotcha. Yeah, you're still on the board, Stimmy. You're right there. You're just at the bottom. Actually, your name on this screen is pretty much where your name is right here on my board. Joseph Chris, URI minus 5.5, just something I'm betting on today. Okay. I looked at Rhode Island. What did I see with Rhode Island? What was my thing? Did I bet on them? Boston College. Oh, that's what it was. It was Boston College, Rhode Island. I like that. I mean, it's 53% of the money's on them, 57% of the tickets, and the number hasn't changed. It actually, in one spot, I see it dipping down. Circa has it at 5. But it's pretty much 5.5ers. See, ones like that are a little tricky because it's 50-50. You know, there's not like some force that is saying this is where it's at kind of a thing. So that's why I stayed off of it. It wasn't enough for me. But I don't hate it. Yes, Alejandro and his dumbass won the last footy standing. Congratulations, Alejandro! Texas is minus 21.5 is what I show, Malcolm. I love Chris Beard, but I don't know. Han Huey, Capitals on the money line is what he likes. Han, I don't think I have. Do I have you in? I have J Hugh. Where's my Han? Unless you are J Hugh, and I just don't know about it. I don't know why people picking the over. Right now is a big under time in basketball. Louisiana just legalized sports betting. I bet and cashed my first in-person ticket, which was a 5-leg parlay. I'm not going to yell at you. Y'all, I'm done with my parlay yelling. Y'all know how I feel about it. Great work, Sean Austin. It's a whole different deal, isn't it? You have to know the rotation number. It's a whole different deal than just anyone have thoughts on UCLA under? It's a whole different deal than just rolling in there and rolling into your betting app and pushing some buttons. I mean, you got to go talk to a human. It's staying the same. I don't have any info on where the money is at. That's one of those extra games. They don't give it to me. Give it to me, baby. But I can see that the under is juiced. I got a minus 150. That looks like a minus 170 to the under 145.5. So it looks like it's juiced that way. Unders are good plays right now in college basketball. A lot of them just played 145.5. Top shelf is the UCLA total. A lot of them just played D2s. We were talking about this yesterday. I know, Pedro, you got 2. Pedro's the only one that kept both of his picks yesterday. So excellent work, Pedro. Good morning, Manic. Lex likes the Knicks minus 12. Knicks just for kicks. I'm going to take that off. We've got Lakers +9 over here. We've got Denver over a 134.5. Okay. Brian Rojas, college football. Whoa. College football, Northern Illinois and Buffalo under 59.5. So there's college football now? I'm just kidding. NCAAF, Northern Ill under 59.5. Cool. Cool. LA Kings, Blackhawks, and the Canucks is what Raymond is going with. We've got Kings. Oh, that was basketball. Kings under 227. Kings. Blackhawks. And Canucks under. No, over. Oh, breaking news. There's a cat that's on the wrong side of the door. Hello. Welcome to the show. We should hang totals on how many times I do that every show. I think I'd hang it at 3. That seems about about even there. I would like to take Cole Anthony over 4.5 assists. You got it. Cool. You are Ricky J. Cool. Anthony over 4.5 A's. Okay, you got it, babe. You're in. Will East New York, you fell off my board yesterday, but he does like the Pistons. Detroit under 206. I need some different colors happening on this board. I'm feeling very monochromatic right now. Got a real monochromatic vibe going on here. Can you tell I have an 11-year-old? Okay, and there we go. That helps. That's what's up with the get down. Keep riding IUPUI under. I mean, the line will adjust. I wish IUPUI wouldn't suck butt as much as they do. Wasn't it like a 110 yesterday or something? I wish UTSA, or no, it wasn't UTSA. It was, hold on. Did they not play yesterday? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking the day before. Be this paper, but I want to say it was like a 110 or something. They did play yesterday, though, didn't they? I don't know. I'm gonna see what it is right now. I think they're just not in my. They're in my extra game section yesterday, maybe. If that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm thinking of. IUPUI at UTSA. That's why I had UTSA on my head. It's 90% of the tickets are on the under, 82 or 90% of the money, 82% of the tickets are on the under. And it went from a 134.5 to a 132. So that line is moving the right way for an under. And then does not make sense. 98% of the money is on IUPUI. The line's moving correctly, but that does not make sense to me. It just does not. Watch out for Howard this year. I agree. I'm not opposed to Howard. You have a teaser for today. Maybe Maction action, Detroit Lightning. All right. Thanks for your picks yesterday. My hockey picks were mostly losers, but kept afloat with your help. May I have the Washington Capitals team total over 2.5? I like that. Caps and TT over 2.5. Terry's at the top. Caps, TT over 2.5. All right, baby. I'm the bottom. You're the top. Chris Glisson is liking the Suns minus 8.5. Chris, I don't think you're in my thing. I didn't see you yesterday. Suns under, no, minus 8.5. Okay. Kyle Foster and Hawkins is a beast. Detroit Lenny, I hope I don't mess up. That's all we all hope, right? I just hope I don't mess up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we need to go back out now? Okay. Okay, just NBA. Figured we would talk about it's just NBA. Okay. NCAAB specific contest. I would just let them throw all their basketball in there. But if you don't want to like be searching multiple sports, that's cool too. You're doing good, Allie. When I see those index cards this morning, I knew you were onto something. I got a million of them, man. They're all over the day. Well, I did my own stats last night. So like that was November 9th. I was 1-1. The 10th, I was 5-1. The 11th, I was 2-1. The 12th was my losing day, 3-4. The 13th, I was 4-0. 14th, I was 4-2. And yesterday, I was 7-2. So that's what I was kind of doing, was keeping my stats on those. But then I have, all these little whammy jammies that I'm doing also. So, yeah, lots of index cards going on in Casa de Burns right now. Casa de plus money, honey. Woohoo! You're a winner. You're a winner. You're not late. You're right on time. Chanel's coming over this Saturday. We're going to brainstorm. Maybe we could tap in Ola Terrica. Toledo plus 2.5. I went the other way. That's a very fishy line. I took Oakland on the money line there back when they were -2. That line opened at a Toledo -1.5, I think. Brian. Okay. So I'm not going to put that one up. No disrespect, but it kind of goes against one of my picks and it's my show. So there's that. But if you win, hey, good luck to you. They're going to play the game. One of us is going to win. Kings under 5.5. Okay. Bam. Bam. The North Florida team has played Texas A&M, ASU, and now UCLA all on the road. That is a lot of traveling. That's a crap ton of traveling. And they're not at a tournament or anything like that, right? Like they're not playing all those teams in the same place. They're actually going to all these different cities. Okay, for your last Woody stand, you're going to go UTSA first half -5. Don't love it, but rolling with it. Okay. Well, give me something you love, girlfriend. Okay, let's plus, no, it's going to be a minus. -5 first half. I love it. I do. Knicks under 208. And under. Okay. Silky Man, who haven't seen post today, nailed Creighton, who looked very solid, but lost. His Capitals were 46 seconds away from getting out of OT tied. Do they go to a shootout after that? I'm legit asking. They go into another overtime. Don't they? That's the deal in hockey. They go into another overtime, and then isn't it like the third one? Then they go to shootout? But you know what I'm thinking is playoff hockey where they don't do shootouts. So maybe I'm wrong. Lenny, Tommy Kid has a question. George Mason plus 9.5. I like it. I'm on it. Richie. G Mason plus 9.5. Knicks plus 12 at home. I mean, it seems legit, right? Let's see what our numbers are doing. We got 88% of the money on Orlando, and the Knicks are getting more expensive. So everyone's betting on the Magic, but the Knicks went from an 11.5 to a 12, which doesn't make sense. They should go down. I mean, Magic is a team total under team. They don't score that much, And we talked about this on Total Chaos, and the Knicks used to be a super duper under team, and they still can be an under team, but they're a better team. I mean, I would take, you're saying, I read on here plus 12.5. On my page, it's minus. So I don't lay 12 points. It's, Craig always says that it's never, they suck at home. Knicks is a better road team this year. Craig always tells me, like, drilled into my head, is that it's hard to win by double digits in the NBA. That's like one of his deals that he says all the time. So I just always remember that. Pacers -2 first quarter for the last Woody standing, Sean Austin. Pacers -2 first quarter. NBA Pacers -2 first quarter. Okay. Okay. -12 is too much. I think you're right. Let's take this down. We'll just go Knicks under 208. I think is what that was. Okay. Angie Edwards. She's taking the Lakers. Here she goes. Lakers under 221.5, was it? Yeah. Lakers +9. Let's go. LAL +9 and under the Undertakers. Yeah, they won't cover. I don't like 12 points. Take the under on the Knicks. I feel like you should do a teaser tap in every day and just tap into Morning Wood and be like, boom, here's the teaser. And then you could tap out. Okay, so he's doing, where's your index card of the day? You need a blank one. Sugar balls. Here we go. D. Lenny. T's. CMU +3.5. Northern Ill +4. Don't forget to thank him later. If you don't have his personal phone number, just get in touch with me. I do. Don't worry about it. If you need his home address to like send him a muffin basket, I can also give that to you. So no worries. All right. There's our Detroit Lenny teaser. It's like, if you MRFers, call me at home. How I had Toledo over. Are you sure that's what you had? Oh, sugar wet. Let me double check. You're just not on my board and we're already there and I just don't realize it. Yeah, I don't have you. It pushed. It was over what, 50? Yeah, because that's the one I changed. Jessica, remember Jessica Campbell had it at like 58.5. I'm like, my book has 57.5, and it got to 58. So she pushed it through. Sometimes you'll think you have something, and then when we look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot I didn't have that. But sometimes I'm the wrong one, so we're just going to cruise through here and see if I can't see you somewhere. I didn't like get great shots. You had Miami, Ohio over 51.5 points. That's what you had. what? Did they not play yesterday? Like, I swear to God. Miami. Ohio did not go over. Oh, that was the Bowling Green game. That did not go over. So, yeah, I have you on Miami, Ohio over 51.5, my love. This is what you got, baby. I can screen share if you don't believe me, but it's on the Facebook page. I think Tulane covers 16.5 versus SFU. Should I min bet it? Well, yeah, if you only think that, then yeah. I'm sure strong on it. Hold on, I'll look at it for you. FSU. Tulane, the old, the green wave, aren't they? We got the money's moving the right way. You missed your best number. 89% of the money, 58% of the tickets are on FSU. Oh no, the money is not moving the right way. So it would look like more of a play on Tulane. It went from an 18 to a 16.5. And then it's all on the over, and that is moving accordingly. So yeah, I don't hate it. I'm VW. So is my car. You picked the over for the Knicks game. For what? Knicks starters have not been scoring consistently throughout the game. I'm fading or nothing for the short term. I don't think you should lay 12 points with the Knicks at home. You should go green and yellow for the Packers. I don't know why I would do something like that. That's gross. Okay. Both outright winners. Beautiful. When they set the total to 207, 208, they tend to go over. Last Woody for you, you're going with the Heat minus the 8. All right. Bam, I got you. I have a feeling they're playing the Suns, though. So we have... nope. Heat against Orleans. We got 8s. Okay. Both have not been scoring consistently, but we'll see. I took the under. Let's hope it stays under. You look over. Let's hope it goes over for you. I'm not betting on it. I think you're talking to him, though. Anything like over 217 is super under. Or hopefully it pushes. We'll both be safe. Keep an eye on the Southland Conference this year. Yes, sir. Let's hope it pushes. That sounds more like it. There you go. You can both win. There you go. So just so you guys know who the Southland Conference is. Oh, shoot. That's Southern. That's Southland. Okay. So that's my incarnate word is the Southland. HUBAP. Old Houston Baptist is our Southland. We got McNeese. New Orleans, Southeastern Louisiana, Nichols, Northwestern State, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi. I know a lot of y'all were liking them yesterday. Lamar, Central Arkansas. So these are the teams. SFA, love me some SFA. I cashed on them the other day on a total. Pretty sure I did. Gave out another in-play winner last night during Net Picks and Chill. Little plus 140. You guys got to check out this show. And tonight he's doing Shooting Hoops with Tim Earl. And they're giving you guys live in-play bets. And it's not a free pick show. They're going in and telling you, hey, this is like the trend of this week is this team is crushing the spread or this team is crushing overs. And then next week, this is his teaser, CMU and Northern Illinois. And he thinks they're both straight up winners. I know Lenny likes that. Yeah, so tonight at 9, him and Tim do this show, and it's good business. Missed it last night. Gonna check in tonight. Do it. How do you feel about LaSalle? Well, I'll tell you. Playing Delaware, the Blue Hens. I love the Blue Hens. 95% of that money is on LaSalle. Went from Delaware -8 to a -7. So that looks like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. This is an issue I have. When 64% of the money and 50% of the tickets are on the over, the number is 143 and the number is ticking down. That's a follow the money is what I'm noticing in my notes. That's follow the money, don't follow the line. So that would be an over in the Delaware game. And again, I'm learning this. I'm like trying to drill it into my freaking face. so that I can very naturally do these things. But like right here, right? Wright State and Purdue, 59% of the tickets on the over, 74% of the money on the over goes from a 153 to a 140, 152. God damn it, that one didn't work. But see, this is what I mean. Sometimes they work and then sometimes they don't. And I'm trying to tune into that place where I know which one does what, because sometimes it does it both ways. Like on that one, it went 158. So it did go under, but I make the X because the line movement didn't make sense. And then on some, it does the opposite. So I'm just not, this is what I mean by like tread lightly with me right now. Cause I'm trying to, this one was a 96%. This is St. Louis, Memphis, 71% of tickets on the over, 96% of money on the over, from a 143 and a half to a 143 with all that money on the over. Why did it tick down only a half a point? And then it ends up going to 164. So the money was right that whole time. The money was right. Not a big enough line movement. That's something else. Under 84, under 55, it was a 135, and it pretty much stayed a 135, except one of the books put it at a 134 and a half. That game finished at a 151. So it was going the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? There's things that happen. I'm trying to drill it into my head, which is why I'm writing all these out every single night and trying to wrap my head around it. My little blonde head. Nebraska, Omaha, yay. Okay, I'm on them too. I'm on them too. Right there. And now it's a 17. I'll give that to y'all. Although I'm going to tell you that whatever my real numbers are is how I'm going to judge my record today. Okay, Artie M. You had a good one yesterday. I forget who you had, but you had a good one. Omaha plus 17. Okay. One overtime and then a shootout. Thank you. Okay, so they have one overtime and then they go to shootout. But am I right that in the playoffs, they don't have that shootout, right? Because I remember learning this during the Golden Knights playoff run. Shootout after one OT. Okay. Harvard. All right, you got it, Dominic. I love Harvard this year, but their coach is a Dookie, so of course I do. Dom is right here. -6. It always makes me think of that episode of Saved by the Bell when Jesse wants to get into Harvard. Stansbury. Harvard. You're never getting into Harvard if you don't spell it right. Okay, we're there. -6. Hi, Astro Martin. I like an Aston Martin. Just Astro Martin. Knicks are not +12. Yeah, I got there. Hi, Marcos. You like the over 140 and a half, now 141 and a half in that Mason, Maryland game too. Tim, what do you think about adding TJ Miller over 1/2 of a point to that NHL prop? Can you tell him that? Tim's not an NHL guy. Okay, I'm out. Season 2 of Tiger King just dropped on Netflix. Oh, crap. Man, I'm so into Law and Order right now. I just finished season 19. I'm into season 20. Things are happening. Did anyone catch the Abilene Christian game? They led into the last 2 minutes, scored a last-second 3 to tie the game, and then won in OT. I saw the highlights of it. Or not my scroll through that I do. Nicholas Lee, you are not in the last Woody standing. It started yesterday. I will put the Kraken pick on the board. And then also we like Kraken under 5.5 was the other play there. Every Tuesday, Nicholas, is when unless I just don't recognize your name, but I would have written it today. Every Tuesday, the last Woody standing starts. So you got to jump in on the live show on Tuesdays. I like St. John over Indiana. I'm with you there, Bill. I like St. John over Indiana. I think it's going to be a close game. But I like St. John 100%. Hit the like button for extra luck and for the queen. It makes her happy. It does make me happy. Hi, Robert Franklin. You're still in it. Eric Nisbet, Terrence Bud Crawford over Porter on the 20th. Oh, I did put my request in for Duke Gonzaga tickets. So whoever reminded me about that yesterday, thank you. Do I like anything in college basketball today? This is my section right here. These are my things. This has already started, but I'm keeping it up here because I want to be able to check and X mark as my day goes on. Nathan S. I don't know who that is. Yeah, other twin, Nathan S. Other twin. Too much movement and composure wins by decision. It's only one pick for the board. Yeah. That sounds like a good bet. Hi, Montclair. Caps, you got it. I know you're here. I wrote your name today. There you are. Caps. All right. And we got them, and we're liking the Caps team total over 2.5, courtesy of Terry. See? And what? What are we going to spell? Kings team total over 2.5 for your last, Woody. All right. Kings and TT over 2.5. Monsieur Ope. King TT over 2.5. Are you the king of the carriage house right now? Are you the only one that made it through out of the house? You are, huh? I think so. Tanner Opie, king of the carriage house this week. Hi, Mr. DLK. You're taking the Hawks minus 4.5. There we go. OKC on the money line. The Rockets are tanking. Yes, they are. That is true. That's a true story right there. OKC. So that's two of you who like OKC. Hi, Beheadity. You're still in. Yes, that's what it was. Norfolk. I like Norfolk. I cashed them. When was it? 2 or 3 days ago. I had them doing something. And they cashed me, and I had them under 141 on November 13th. I was 4-0 that day. That was an all total day. I just did 4 totals. You're going Blazers on the money line. All right. Here you are. Blazers. Bam. I think I just hummed the American Family Insurance song. Michigan State over the 132 for Marie. Sparty Party. Mitch State over 132. There you go. You're playing Butler, right? Yeah, they are. Michael frickin' Sampson, where have you been all my life? We put out a search party for you and Tony Carpio. Been busy with work, so I haven't been able to come on the show, but wanted to stop by and hit the like for you. Well, thank you, Michael Sampson. It's like as soon as we made soccer an integral part of the show, you disappeared from us. I think while I was running, my phone did that on its own. That makes sense. I'm like, you're a VW. Me and my phone have similar dysfunctions. Yay, I got a big section over there. Yes. Getting back to last year, how you used to do it. Get them picks up. You go, girl, in my Martin Lawrence voice. I still love that show. You're liking the Lakers +9 and a little sprinkle on the money line. That's not a bad sprinkle to make at +340 at all. All right, so that's we are at the bottom of the chat now. If there's anything else you guys need me to write on the board, I'll do it. Or any questions you have, let me know. Right now, I'm missing 2 from Pedro, James Boyer, Michael Beres, Danielle Cunningham, Jay Hugh, Magneto, Kyle Pickard, Tommy Kidd, Josh Wells, Stimmy OG, Pedro Mas, Jessica Campbell, Tyreek Wilson, Donald Wallace, Sean Glass, D-Mole, Matt Drake, Omar Ramirez, Corey Fladger, and Justin Larry. I'm going to need your picks, friends, or you're going to fall out. I'll be back with soccer plays after players return from the World Cup qualifications. Hope everything's going well. What does my shirt say? Cash, Hank, Willie, and Waylon. Cash, Hank, Willie, and Waylon. I usually wear this shirt with cutoffs and cowboy boots. It's kind of my look. It's my Republican look, even though I'm so not a Republican. That's what I feel like when I wear it. But I like it because you guys only see this part of me and it says cash. So that's kind of more where I'm at with it. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys in. Yeah, if you guys want to talk college basketball, let me know. What do you guys need to know? You're sneaking in late. Hi. Nets, that's what he said. Nets minus 9.5 over the Cavs for Matthew Drake. Nets minus 9.5 over the Cavs. I like the Cavs. Do you know the Cavs are the best team against the spread this year? Tim Morrell taught me that. Thought it was cash back repeat type shirt. No. Omar's going to go Wizards +2. I think I've got him +1. I'll look for you. Let me find your little sweet name. Here you are, Wiz plus. Boop. Basketball. American basketball. We got him +1, Omar. Okay, yeah, and I'm just kind of doing this because I know it's hard to read these, but these are here. So I tried to make that easier for y'all so you don't have to hyper focus into this. I mean, there's other stuff over there that obviously that didn't make it, but just so you guys know. Thoughts on Michigan State basketball? That one, I was a little torn on this one, to tell you the truth. 80% of the money's on Michigan State. It went from a 2.5 to a 3, so that's doing the right thing. But there's still a lot of books out there with the 2.5, which made me think it was more of a Butler. And then the under looks like a play, and that number is not moving at all. I need my phone out to really talk basketball because that's kind of how I do things, is really off my phone because it's easier to see stuff that way. I just figured out that on my betting app, I can watch things like a match tracker, and I can watch games on that, which is awesome. Okay, which team returns all starters in college basketball that can go to the dance? I am not there yet. But so Lenny is going to, for our Almost Adulting show tomorrow, Lenny is going to be at the Golden Knights Red Wings game. So me and Cam are going to do a college basketball extravaganza. And this is kind of the stuff we're going to talk about. Is like out of those top 25 teams, who's screwing the pooch? Who's doing better than we thought they would? Cam Ross is a huge basketball guy. So this will be a good time for us to sit and chat and go over that stuff. Okay, here we go. So Michigan State 1-1, Butler's 3-0. They're not moving that line, even with all the money on it. Just a little wee bit they are. So Michigan State lost to Kansas. Kansas is very good. They didn't lose like so bad. And then Western Michigan, they beat the snot out of. The snot, I say, 90-46. No snot left. It's better than a Sudafed. Just play Michigan State. And then Butler, remember, I cashed on them with IUPUI first half. IUPUI is like across the street from Butler. But then they beat them full game by, then they played Troy, who they beat. Then they play Central Arkansas, who they beat well. This is just a weird kind of a game to me. I mean, I feel like I would roll with the Spartans here, is what I think. Because losing to Kansas, I mean, Kansas could easily win the whole thing this year. So, I mean, not easily. It's not that easy. They got to stay healthy. Things have to fall into place. But I would play Michigan State there, especially because it looks like Butler 3-0, Michigan State 1-1. But then it kind of scares me because, well, they're both bigger name teams, but Michigan State's clearly a bigger name team. That's a stay offer because you know what? Out of the 2 totals I took yesterday, the 5 I took before then, I missed 1 total out of those 7, and it was Nebraska-Creighton. It was a big name game. So, like, I'm scared of those ones. Should have stuck with my first mind yesterday and taken Warriors +3, but took Bowling Green over 51 instead. Cavs are, okay, number 3. Cavs are 10-5 against the spread, number 3 in the NBA. Yeah, because it wasn't postponed when I looked at it. So, I mean, that's a loophole. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always been. If your game gets, oh my gosh, what's up? Little tiny gnat. I'm looking for it right now to see if I haven't postponed. But yeah, he put his pick in. It was live when I looked at it because I checked the line on it. It was a live bet that he could make. And now if it's postponed, then he gets to go through. So that's just how it works. Long Beach State on the money line, NCAAB. Against Utah Valley. All that money's on the over. And it's going the right way for Long Beach State. I would just money line that, though. I'm not into laying 2 points for anybody. I'll just money line you. Tulane FSU we talked about. What did we say? That all the money's on Florida State and they're getting cheaper to buy. So I kind of like the Tulane play because it didn't make sense. But I don't see. I'm not. I like Tulane better. I think. I'm not going to play it though. You'll take the Bulls +1.5. Okay. Okay. Bam. OKC for Tommy Kidd. What's up, Tommy Kidd? On ESPN it does? It does what? Normally I would just talk junk about Michigan State, but after the mess of a game for Michigan yesterday, I got nothing. I would lean towards the points with Butler. Butler's strength of schedule annoys me. So this is another thing that I do. Is I look, okay, so it says Butler, Troy, right? So then I look at Troy. My earlobe bleeding. I feel like that. Then I go to Troy's standings. So you beat Troy, but they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're ranked 8th in the Sun Belt. So it's not a great team. Okay, so let's look at Central Arkansas. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6, dead last in the in ASUN, in the Atlantic Sun. Okay, got that. And then IUPUI, we've been watching them play all freaking week. I love IUPUI. I don't know what's the matter. I don't like it. I don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 11th out of 12 in the horizon. Okay. So yeah, you're 3-0 because you played everyone getting off the short bus, right? So that's important for you to keep in mind. Strength of schedule. Now here's old Michigan State coming in hot. We know exactly who Kansas is. Western Michigan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th out of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the Mid-American, right? It's not the worst team ever. You beat them 90-46, and then KU is KU. So strength of schedule for me means a lot. So that's why I would actually lean towards Michigan State. Also, Michigan State needs a win. You know, they need to get their stats up here. But I'm not betting on it. In other words, trying to find a list of all return starters. UCLA was one of them last year. Yeah, so was Wisconsin. Okay, we'll just go. What? College basketball teams have the most returning starters. I'm not going to go through my whole entire book, team by team, and tell you that, that's going to take a while. It looks like here, I'll put the link in here for you. This is from 2003. Have you lost your mind? Okay. Chicago State had 5 returning starters. So I would say Google it. I don't know why I'm not getting to the best information ever right now. But typically, this is 2020. Wait, okay. I need to be more constructive with what I'm asking for right now. Here, 2021. Top returning players are Buddy from Syracuse, Marcus Carr in Texas. Okay, what you need to know. I don't want the top returning. Returning the most starters. Kansas had 4 come back. I don't know. It's giving me individuals, but I know that you can look this up. You can look who's the best offense, who's the best defense, who gives the most turnovers. And then halfway through the season, I'll print all of that out to catch up. So yeah, I can start making notes of them. Okay, VCU and Vandy and Detroit versus Mississippi State. That Mississippi State game had me thinking yesterday. Okay, so or last night, I should say. I just don't want to go against Mississippi State. The play is Detroit. That's the play. It's Detroit. But I don't want to go against Mississippi State, so I'm laying off of it. If you remember last year, Mississippi State was one of my problem schools, like University of Houston. If I ever bet on you, Arkansas did this same thing to me too. If I ever bet on you, you are not going to cover the spread. Remember that about me in Houston last year? So, or bet for and against you kind of thing. So I did. One of those is in here right now. But I wasn't willing to go down that road with Mississippi State. I'm not super convinced in Detroit just yet. But I think it's the play. We've got 91% of the money on Mississippi State, and it's still a 15.5. Just about everywhere you look. There's a 16. There's 2 16s out there. That's a half a point. Again, this is part of what I'm working out. Hold on. It's part of what, and then here's VCU right here. It's all on the under. It's moving that way. 81% of the money's on VCU. And the numbers moving correctly. Yeah, Detroit lost to Toledo. I was fading them in that last game. Something weird with that line, though. Mississippi State giving up 49 points on average in 2 games, but they played Montana and UNA, both of which scored exactly 49 points. Whereas this was what I didn't like about it, was that against Wyoming, remember Detroit Mercy, we all kind of liked them, and I was like, no, Laramie, Wyoming is super duper high, and they got their butts whooped 85-47. Then they come back and play Toledo. At Toledo. Now they're traveling to Mississippi State. They've had a way stronger strength of schedule. I would say it's Detroit is your play there. I'm not playing it, though. VCU and Vandy, like I said, it's definitely coming off of VCU. So it seems like that would be your play. It feels like old Morning Wood right now. It really does. Really does. VCU Rams are going to be. They beat St. Peter's, but big freaking whoop. And they lost to Wagner pretty bad. Vandy's won 2. They've got Scottie Pippen Jr. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy named Scottie Pippen. He used to play basketball. He was okay. He was fair. He was fair. Love me some Scottie Pippen. Don't get me wrong. BJ Armstrong was my favorite guy, though, on that Bulls team. Vandy played Texas State and Alcorn State. So it's not like the best thing that ever happened to anybody, but that money's definitely coming in on VCU. So maybe something's up at Vanderbilt. Maybe it's a strength of schedule thing. You're going Michigan State money line in the handicapper contest. So there you go. Michigan State. That's the way I would roll with this too. George Mason and Maryland, I looked at it. I took Mason plus 9.5 points, and then I think we liked it under the 141 also. When I got this, it was 11.5 though. It's 9.5 now. So that was the way I rolled on that. Timmerall on board, meaning Allie's whiteboard as pick. Denver over 134.5. And then his girlfriend is on Lakers plus 9. Just to throw that out there. Okay, thanks. No problem. Sam Houston plus 5.5. And Utsa minus 9.5. Look, I love me some Utsa, but all that, what's going on? Why is everything on IUPUI? 98% of the money, 90% of the tickets on IUPUI. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I needed to look at that earlier. Because a lot of times when you look at it earlier, you'll see the number, and then I'm kind of looking ahead on that line and seeing if it's moving, and then I'm seeing what number, like say it's a 10, and I'm seeing 8.5s, but maybe my site still has that 9 or a 10 or a 9.5. That's what I'm jumping on, is I'm trying to look for other lines that are lower than the start and hoping I can get, somewhere right at it, but not quite at the bottom of it. That's kind of what I'm looking at. You skipped that game. Sorry, you're late. Well, that's unacceptable, Corinth. Fladger, my love. Okay, Bulls. I'll forgive you this one time. Plus 1.5. Okay. Do we have them up? Thought we did. Okay, we'll just go Bulls. I feel like there were 2 of you who were digging that. I do. Sam Houston's going to win. I love Sam. I love me some Sam Houston. Y'all know that from last year. Y'all know that. I love all the Texas schools, though. So you should also probably know that from this year. From every year. If you're from Texas, I'm pretty much rooting for you and trying to find a way for you to win. Missouri State. All the money's on Missouri State. And it's moving the correct way. So it opens at a 5.5. Now it's a 4.5. But like I said, so my site right now has the 4.5. So if I had a 5, if it started at 5.5 and it's at a 4.5, if I had a 5, I might want to jump on that because I see it's going to be ticking down more sooner. So I want to grab that number if it's something I like. I think part of trying to figure this out is being able to articulate what I'm trying to do quickly. That's give me 3-4 more days of this and I'll have this down. And then by Saturday, I'll have enough games to do my real handicapping, how I usually do it. Cavs should get slaughtered tonight, but Brooklyn on back-to-back. I was thinking Cleveland first half plus 6, but I left that game alone. Leave it alone. At top of the day, everyone. Haven't you been in here already? Why have I got you on my board? Didn't I fill you out? Bulls plus 1.5. Yeah, I don't think the Nets will be willing to let another W go, especially at home. Yeah, because that was the Warriors game last night where a bunch of you, most of you were on Warriors plus 3, but quite a few of you were on Nets minus 3 also, or Nets money line is how you took it. Didn't work out. They got nailed, but Cavs got game too. Aren't they? They're young and scrappy. Isn't that the Cavs thing, that they're quick and they make you play quick? I think that's what I remember. Yeah, Mobley, that's what's going on. Speaking of USC stuff, Mobley is gone for the Cavs. That's a big problem. Remember him from last year, USC? Evan and Isaiah Mobley were great. So that's a big problem for them. He's a game changer, You think they can keep it close? Oh, sugar butt. What about, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. I'm like learning things. 11 points doesn't look so bad. Northern Colorado, I took it under, is what I did there. And the line's not moving. It's 59% of the money, 65% of the tickets on Texas. It's minus 21. I see a 21 and a half. I see a 22. My site has me, I need to remember to highlight these. My site has me at 21, which is still the open. And then it's, like I said, it's all on the under. That's a phone looker. That's a phone looker right there. I mean, it looks to me like I would Northern Colorado. I really like the new Texas coach a lot, though. I have for years. But he's still a new coach. But he came with like 8 recruits, 8 transfers that were all pretty bad. One of those kids is from Kentucky. One of those kids is from Utah. What, you know, they're all from basketball schools. Okay, Northern Colorado, 3-1, playing a 1-1 Texas. But they have played at Hawaii, a D2, which went to overtime, and College of Charleston. No, Colorado College, who I didn't even. Welcome to the party, Colorado College. And then Texas played Gonzaga. That's their one loss. And Hubap, who they beat the snot out of. I'm not laying 21.5 points, but I'm not taking them either. That's a strength of schedule issue for me. I did take that game under 141 points, though. Mm-hmm. And now my book has this at 140. So there's that. But it did open at a 42.5. Okay. That's a stay away game. I don't know what you're talking about when you say that. Just chilling. Listen, what are you doing, Magneto? Well, now I know because you just told me. I haven't seen him forever. Just popping in and out like my ex-husband. All right. Last Woody pick is the Hornets over 219.5. All right. Okay. Jeffrey Wagnon. Did you stay in my contest, Jeff? I've got Justin Larry. Where's Pedro Mas today? Yielded nut. But he does like the Lakers under, and that's the way we were playing it on the board. Lakers under. Pedro Mas, ¿dónde está? He might be in his physical therapy today. I know more about some of you than I need to. Marty McSuperfly, what's up? Dogs with points pay about 3 times more than favorites on the money line. Cavs, Lakers, you can get me on the money line anytime, sweet thing. I like it. I like it. Thanks, Sally, for that early. Oh, we won! Hooray! See, this is why I didn't want to erase this, so I could go boop, boop. Because that's like all I need in life. Is to make check marks next to sports picks, and I'm a happy girl. In your Bible, what does it say about the East Carolina Pirates? So we had high hopes for the season until these 2 bad luck twins came around. East Carolina, 4 starters. Okay. They were 7-1 last season, playing tough defense and efficient. The frick? Okay, I thought this was like something that was going to kill me. Luckily. Okay, dodged that bullet. Okay, East Carolina was 7-1 last season, playing tough defense and efficient offense, limiting mistakes and looking like a team ready to escape the basement of the American Athletic Conference. Now, remember, American Athletic is where University of Houston is, Memphis is there, UConn is there, Tulsa, Tulane, Temple. I mean, if your name starts with a T, you're basically in this conference. No. So they returned. Then COVID-19 ravaged the Pirates. Every article. Offensive. When the season ended, news got worse. Jaden Gardner, team scoring, rebounding leader for the last 3 years, transferred to Virginia. Well, a lot of good that did him. How'd that work out for you, Virginia? Duly signed 3 power conference transfers who should make an immediate impact. After losing a transfer to the ACC, that's Virginia, the Pirates gained one back from the league, leading the transfer influx with Winston Tabbs. Then there's another big addition is super senior Vance Jackson. Stuck behind NBA first round pick Moses Moody. And then giving the Pirates more beef under the boards is Alonzo Frink. Let's see what their grade is, and then we'll move on. So this should be a solid little team. Their backcourt's a B, front court's a B minus, their bench is a B, and their intangibles are a B minus. So, and then in that conference, they're ranked 11th. So that's bad news. Basically, Houston's going to beat their ass this year, but that's okay. That's what we do every year. It's fine. So yeah, I would say they're looking better. Okay, these are making me insane right now. I feel like a weird hermit person who like has all my things right here, like an old librarian lady. 105 points. Boom. Let's go. Over or under in the Lakers, Tim Earl. Over or under? You like your Sam Houston today. There you are, Pedro Mas. Why BJ Armstrong? I like the little guys in basketball, like the Muggsy Bogues and the Spud Webbs, because I'm little, so I always like the littler guys. Chris Paul, those are just my guys. In number 10, like 10 is my number. If you look, like my jersey's a 10, and my life path number is a 10. Chipper Jones is a 10. My kid's birthday is 9/10/2010, so 10 is just a strong number for me. It stands out to me. Raymond, take the Lakers +9. Texas A&M 73-39 final, 112 points. You're welcome. All right, that's one down, though. Let's not get too excited. That's one down. Hi, D-Talk. Thanks for what you do. I've been busy. Stop by to say hi. Caps tonight, and maybe NIU in college football. Well, your friend Lenny agrees with you on the college football, and we're all over the Caps, and we like the Caps team total over 2.5. That's what we're doing, D-Talk. D-Talk took down the Handicapper. He was our $250 winner. David Tokarski, this is why I call him D-Talk. Tokarski was the Handicapper winner. So he's liking the Caps and Northern Illinois tonight. So maybe put that in your pipe and smoke it. Glenn likes Michigan State and Little Rock. I'm with you on State. I have not checked Little Rock. Yeah, I'm not thrilled on Indy this year. I'm going to be honest with you. I like St. John's. That's a team out of Queens. They're a scrappy team. Let me look at the numbers on it. I'm not playing it. I'm staying off big games. You guys know I'm not into the big game jam. I can't tell you where the money is. It's in my extra games, I think. Unless I'm just nuts right now, which I could be. Oh, that Denver game is at halftime. Okay. There it is. Okay, we got 81% of the money and tickets on St. John. And they went from a +6.5 to a +5, even a 4.5. My book has a 4.5. So that's a situation. It's a 6.5. I'm seeing 5s, 4.5s. If I could get, if my book had them at like a 6, 5.5, 5 right now, I might think about it, because I know that number is going to start moving down to 4.5, because I can see those out there. But it screams St. John. The line's moving the right way, and then it's all on the over. 97% of the money's on the over, 148.5 to 151.5. So I like St. John. I miss Chris Mullen being there. Nothing on the total? Nope, nothing on the total. Sorry. Woohoo! Thank you, Sean Austin. Thank you. Guess who's back? I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. Thank you. What site? I'm not allowed to see, or I'm not allowed to say, but no, it's not that. I'm not actually allowed. If you message me or contact me on Twitter in a private setting, I'll text it to you, but I can't say it in my current status. Current situation. Can't believe you're still here. Damn. No, it's an hour and 24 minutes right now. Crawford on the 20th wins by decision. Okay, well, I can't rate that on my board right now. My laptop's not even plugged in. Oh my God, we could all come crashing down at any moment. Holy moly, knock me over with a wet noodle. Don't you know? That's gotta go there. I don't even have the internet plugged in. Look at my Ethernet's not even plugged in. I was so excited to talk college basketball today. I didn't even plug all my shiz in. Okay. Val versus 81% on Valpo, and it's solid at a 13.5. I'm not laying it with Tree. I knew it. Didn't I call it? Just got out of physical therapy. So he's probably in physical therapy right now. Where's Pedro? Oh, did you need out the door? Okay. Handicapping Pedro more now. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's just keep the day going, though. I don't want to get too excited. Let's not get too excited. Saturday. Can't wait for you to start doing your real capping. Saturdays are tough days, too. Don't forget about that. Saturdays are not easy days. Listen, Alejo, you're cursed. It's been 3 weeks that I go down on my. It's been 2 weeks in a row that I forgot to put my pick in. Twice. Last week and this week, I never had a pick in the last Woodie. And it's my freaking contest. At least you guys know I'm not a cheater, at the end of the day. You're liking Baylor laying. Oh, my God. Wilson, this is why you're falling out, because you're laying crazy amounts of points. Wilson. My last thing, I like Long Beach State -2.5 over Utah Valley. Isn't Utah Valley like really bad? Like really, really bad? Or am I thinking Missouri Valley, I think? Mississippi Valley. One of those valleys is bad, but it's not Utah. That opened at Utah Valley -1, and it's Long Beach State -2.5. This is what happened in Toledo, Oakland, is that it had opened at Toledo -1.5, and it went to Oakland -2. So I'm money line to Oakland. So that for me would be a money line, not Utah Valley, Long Beach State. I'm seeing threes out there. Like right now, I could get 2.5, but I am starting to see threes. Like DraftKings has a 3. So I'm with you. I like Long Beach State too. You've got a 2.5, so yeah. All right, St. Mary's, 15.5. Let's see what we got. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué no, gato? What is that, 4? So we cashed the over on the Cats. Cats cashed the over. Line was set at 3. A-holes. Who was it? St. Mary. Okay. I don't know why I have them. Oh, now I have Wagner postponed. Bellarmine. Like it doesn't show me where the money is, but it's moving in the way of Bellarmine. It's set -17, St. Mary's. And my site has it at a 15. So that's 2 full points, but I still see 15.5 16s out there. So it looks like Bellarmine would be the play there. Am I saying right? We're going to go with it. Dude, you just came in. Get out. You get in. You out, you in. Come on. Come on, hurry up. It's going to be okay. That was a twofer. That was a twofer. The old Texas two-step. The Knights. Okay. They've lost both of their games, but who do they play? They are averaging 63 a game, but giving up 87. But you know who they played in those 2 losses? Purdue and Murray. St. Mary's, on the other hand, has 3 wins. They played Prairie View, Texas Southern, and SUU, which I'm guessing is Southern Utah. Yeah, Southern Utah University. So it doesn't look like Bellarmine would be the worst play ever. They lose to Purdue by 77-87, 29 points. They lose to Murray by 69-79, 19 points. St. Mary's beats Southern Utah by 21. Texas Southern by 9. Prairie View by 19. You're getting 16, depending on where you get it at, 16-15 with it. I wouldn't lay it with Mary. I'm not saying I'm not going to take this game, but strength of schedule, you'll hear me talk about this all season long. Strength of schedule. Okay, you hang 67 points on Purdue. Granted, you got your butt whooped, but you still scored 67 points on Purdue. I don't see St. Mary's hasn't played anyone to that caliber yet, so I would play the Bellarmine and take the points. Bye, Wilson and Alejo. Have a great day. Man, oh man, COVID hurt a lot of yeah, that's saying last week. Like, as I go through the book, it's like every single school in Division I has to remind you when you read their thing that COVID happened. Buffalo and NIU under. Both teams run the ball, eat the clock. No action tonight. More like slow action. All right, like slow gin. Don't you think about it. Look at you with a 2-hour show. I know, man. Hi, Alan Miles. It's that time of year again. Anyone on UCLA minus 26, big points, but North Florida sounds weak. This is what we used to do, remember? I don't have, but it's moving towards North Florida. The 26.5 for UCLA is now a 25.5 in some places. UCLA. Bruins. North Florida's across the dang country, too. Beat Long Beach State. Beat Villanova in overtime and beat Bakersfield. I'm not laying 25 points with anybody in my damn life. I'll tell you that now. But when that happens, I just stay off of it. So North Florida lost to ASU, lost to Grand Canyon, lost to Texas A&M, and lost to Texas Tech. So they're accustomed to playing good teams. But UCLA is too, kind of a thing. But they played Long Beach State. They only won by 21. You'd be getting 26 here. They played C-Sub, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98. Okay, so they won by a shiz ton there. But that's C-Sub, okay? North Florida to ASU only lost by 9. Grand Canyon lost by 14. Texas A&M, 6-4 to 4-6. And then to Texas Tech, lost by 15. I would take the points or nothing on that one. Take the points or nothing. If I'm ever your husband, ain't no popping in and out. Just lots of love and attention. Your Bible is good knowledge. I got my eye. East Carolina. Can you please tell me about Colorado State Rams? Yes, sir. I need to blow my nose. Colorado State, 274. I gotta keep highlighting. I gave up on highlighting for a minute there. That's a full. Highlighting is like fading Steve Alford. All right. Oh, did anyone else fade Steve Alford last night? Like I said, it's a full-time job. Hope you cash that plus 103 with Santa Clara. Never in doubt. You know what I was thinking? So Steve Alford's big problem, he was at UCLA before he was at Nevada, which is where he's at now. His biggest issue is that he's a horrible recruiting coach, right? Like, just can't recruit for jack anything. But I was thinking maybe his job, his prime job, would be at BYU. You know, there's like no recruiting required. BYU, you're going to have like an endless amount of Mormon basketball players cruising through there. And then you don't even have to worry about that part of it, you know, and they stick around later. So you have them for longer. Just thinking here, Steve, if you're listening, maybe talk to BYU. Could be a great job for you. Okay. Colorado State Rams returned all 5. Isaiah Stevens didn't want to forget Colorado State's painful Selection Sunday experience. The sophomore guard didn't want to bury the memories of that night when the Rams were one of the 4 teams closest to inclusion as an at-large berth in the NCAA tournament. So they were close. So they're hungry is what that tells me. And all 5 of them came back. So they're really hungry is what that tells me. And then their grade, I'll make sure it's the same. They did a big write-up. Their grade is all A's. Backcourt A, front court A-, bench depth A, intangibles A. So Colorado State would definitely be a team to keep your eye on. And let's just make sure that coach stayed. Yep, Nico Medvedev. He went to Minnesota. But he's been there 3 years and he's still there. So, and they lost in the NIT 3rd place game. So they did end up going to the NIT. For anyone who doesn't know, there's the NCAA tournament, which is March Madness, that whole thing. Teams that don't make it into there go to the NIT, the National Invitational Tournament. For some teams, that's a freaking insult to even get invited to that. For others, it's fantastic for them. What are your thoughts on Prairie View and Grand Canyon? Prairie View has played some good competition, but 0-5. We've got 2 of them on Grand Canyon. Typically, I like that school, but I'm going to look it up for you right now. We've got, it's moving. It started at Grand Canyon 9.5. It's up to a 13 already. That could be Prairie View and the Panthers. They lose to Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, Michigan, the Dons, San Francisco, and St. Mary's. And then Grand Canyon has played 2 games. Prairie View's played 5. Grand Canyon has played 2. And they lost to Texas Tech and they lost to Oklahoma State. This is one of those times when you played the same teams. Oh, wait, sugar, my bad. UNF, it was North Florida and Grammarly or whatever they're called. I would take them. I might even want to take them. Prairie View. Grambling. I might just throw some cash on Prairie View. I just hate missing the best number. What do I get? I only get 12.5. There's 13.5 out there. But I guess the starting number was 9.5. So I'm getting a better start. It's not really missing a best number. I just can't see where the money's at. So that's why it throws me off a little bit. I'm going to throw. I like that one. Mm-hmm. 12.5. I'll roll with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So I took that. I'll put it on the board. I'll claim it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm taking these down. This is a strength of schedule play. That's what that is. A strength of schedule play. And more experience. They played 3 more games with each other. You'd think they'd be pretty good at playing basketball by now, right? Pretty warmed up. Ooh, Demo, what's up? You're going Kings +2. Here you are right here. Cool. Not to correct you, but Armstrong was 6'2". Just like, yeah, I know, but those are little guys. Like Chris Paul is 6'2". You're not correcting me. I mean, they are little. I'm not talking about like 5'6", like Spud Webb guys or Muggsy Bogues. I just mean the littler ones, the point guards, the shooting guards, the point guards, the little guys. Kraken scare the crap out of the Blackhawks. Peacock. I love it. That's what I've always called you. Hawks peck out eyeballs of Celtics. They pour Irish whiskey on the wound. That sounds intense. Yeah, I like St. John to win outright too. Don't get me wrong. Boston's dumb. Your birthday's 9. Oh, I think I knew this. That yeah, my kid and you have the same birthday. Because I remember this. Yeah. I know you, Pedro. Like Pedro's late. He must be in physical therapy. I love you, white girl, doing sports bet on YouTube. Never seen that. Who was it that came in the other day and said my favorite white lady? Oh, it cracked me up. Oh, no, I'm not Spanish. No, I'm Irish Italian. What are you going with today, amiga? This is my whole section right here. Plus money, honeys. That's me. So that already cashed. We're going South Dakota State under, Northern Colorado under, Loyola Marymount under, San Diego under. I took Oakland on the money line, Omaha plus 17, Northern Iowa plus 14.5, George Mason plus 9.5, and Prairie View plus 12.5. Those are all my picks. I also took Pepperdine -2, but I don't like it anymore, so I just took it off. I love it. I like go and talk longer. Ms. Danica, I'm on the under for the UCLA game. They've been on the road for a week. That's a good look. North Florida first half is a pretty good play. Long Beach hung for a half. That is, anytime you're getting those giant freaking point spreads like a UCLA game, if you can get, sometimes it won't let you do it, but if you can get on that team, the other team, take the points first half. That is solid. That is a pretty solid play. St. Mary's, yes, I'm not buying it. Yes, I do. I already bet on it. Kraken scared. Okay. They abandoned canoes and swim to Mexico. Are the Blackhawks in Chicago? I feel like they would swim to like Canada or something. James, you want Grand Canyon? You got it. I think there's 3 of you on it. We have it right there. We're not laying that. I don't love it. Boston College, I like St. John. I'm not on it, but I would bet on St. John. I do like St. John money line, but I'm trying really hard to stay off big games because they screw me up. And then Boston College and Rhode Island. I went back and forth on it. I really just couldn't hit on what I liked because I'm still high on the Furwells from Boston College, even though that's a football thing. I'm still just like, I know that I'm obsessed with Boston College. And it's split. That's why I don't really know. Because it's 51% of the money is on Rhode Island. 56% of the tickets are on Rhode Island. In that case, I would pretty much just, and the line hasn't moved. So I'd kind of take the points with Boston College because it seems very split. But we've got it all on the under. But I also think that line has moved too far under. Oh, the other thing I did was I teased these. So if you like any of my totals, that I teased 4 of them together also. So there's that. Kraken is awful. Give him a minute. Beheaded, says, take the Blackhawks. Gotcha. Well, 5'10". I wish I was 6'2". That's fair. I know ASU is horrible. It is horrible, but it's a road game. There are 5 games, though. There's 5. Isn't that blast? I know I'm an Irish Italian Gemini from Texas. I'm going to show y'all. Do not get me angry. Do you want out this door or what? You're not very subtle. Weirdo. Okay, Kyle Pickard rolling in. He's taking the Kraken. He's like, screw y'all. You know what? This is what's happening. Boom. Take this. Kyle Kraken. What's cracking, Kyle? Okay, I think that's what I got. I'll pull you guys in. That Nebraska under last night was very close. Ugh. I hate missing totals. Totals are like the thing I'm probably best out of everything. When I have the proper stuff to talk about or the proper stats to use is what I'm trying to say. The proper stats to use, I'm pretty good at totals. So I did not like missing that. But 1 out of 7. One of my 7 totals, 1 did not work out. So now 8 because Hube app cashed for us all. Okie dokie. This off. Just hold on, I'm coming home. Just hold on, I'm coming home. Nope. Oh, God. I need a boy to help me fix my freaking board. My female engineering is only going so far right now. Okay. Mother of pearl. Allie, get it. Okay, there. Boom. And then this is Lenny's teaser. CMU and Illinois. That's Lenny's teaser. And then these 4 that are left on my totals, I tease those too, just in case you want any piece of that action. Sugars. 3, 2, 1. Down. Hard to do these things alone. Okay. Okay, and then y'all, like this morning with that Houston Baptist pick, I logged on to the Woodie page and posted it there because I knew it was an early game. And then anything else I like throughout the day, I will also put onto the Woodie page. So I just dropped it into the deal. Here's what it is. Facebook.com/group/morningwoodpicks. This is our group page where we discuss things. We have discuss things, not disgustings. Okay. Discuss things. And there's a lot of other contests that are on over there. The Last Footie Standing, Big Baller, Dapper Capper's a player prop contest. So it's a great place to join. You could just click on the link that's in here in the comments, or if you're watching after the live, the link's in the description. So make sure you're joining our Morningwood Facebook page. I think you're onto something with these unders in college basketball for now, because it's going to switch. Right now, unders are a good play, but things will start moving around and lines will adjust. You know, definitely lines are going to adjust. Pacers -6 is a lock. We don't believe in locks. You want a lock? Let's talk about the Titanic. Okay, that's the only one you faded. Good fade, man. That's why I say fade or follow at your own risk. Kind of trying to still figure some things out. Testing. It's like a new tool in my toolbox. I just got to figure out how to use that damn tool, you know. And then Stimmy, I have 2 underdogs in the NBA. You like the Cavs +10 and the Pelicans +8, and sprinkle that money line, y'all. That's a good little tease too. You get 17 and oh no, it's only 4.5. On my site, it's only 4.5 now for basketball teases, which is BS because it used to be 6, and I love that, but it's not anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down. 1 hour and 47 minutes. Y'all better give me some hot damn likes, okay? Some hot damn likes. Okay, if everyone just didn't blow up the like button when your first pick that I gave you today cashed, you're going to have bad luck today. See, I said it. I have the power. Don't think I don't, because I do. So like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And then if you're looking for me on Twitter, I'm at +moneyhoney. There's already a total chaos for the NBA tonight that is out with Sean Higgs and Tim Earl. So type in picks and parlays total chaos and you will find that. And then subscribe to that business too. Because we don't believe in locks, because there's no such thing as a lock. That's why. Alex Reyes, there's no such thing as a lock, especially if you're laying points. So what else was I trying to say? Oh, and don't forget, Game Time Decision will be on at 6. That's the show with the twins, with Nick, who's the NHL expert, and Tim, who's the NBA expert, and then Detroit Lenny hosts, and they go over the injury reports. Who's going to be in net for the hockey games, and who is actually going to be playing on a basketball court today, which, you know, that could be wishy-washy. Hold on, I'm looking at this real quick. Hard to do some things alone. There's only 66% of the money's on Indiana. I went from 6.5. First of all, you can't get it at a 6, so there's that. Not on any of the 8 books that I have listed here. And it's moving up to a 7. So there's that. I'm off beer right now. Sean Glass, is this your Woody, Sean? Or did you put it in? Here you are. Okay, Suns first half. -4.5 first half. Okay, got that. Suns get the 10th in a row today. Go Phoenix. All right. Boom. Let's do it. Boom. What noise is that? Nick from the 6. I like it. What do you think about the Hornets and Wizards tonight? We like the Wizards +1, and we like the Hornets to go under. Were the two that we were talking about. Wizards +1 and the Hornets under. Good luck, guys. Let's make some money. Allie, to drink a beer today's a luck. I'm not off of beer, but I've switched over. I'm a Bloody Maria girl now. Okay, come back. It's fine. I'm just saying what you're saying is not true, that nothing is ever a lock. Okay, nothing is ever a lock. You can always go wrong. Okay. Also, that number that you're getting doesn't actually exist in any of the 10 sites that I have. So you're buying a hook to make something a lock. That's not a lock because there's no such thing as locks. My point is, remember how the Titanic couldn't sink? It was an unsinkable ship. Well, where's that lock right now? It's at the bottom of the ocean, okay? So just remember that before you guys, Suns is 10 in Jamatra. That's so cool. And 10's my life path number. So it's all going down today. I love that. That's great. I know. I'm not off beer. Yeah, thank you. There's no such thing as a lock. Second, I'm not saying the Pacers don't cash. I'm just saying it's not a lock. Miss Danica, how are you? Sam Houston is the play tonight. Allie, to drink an adult beverage tonight. That's a lock. All right, I'll give you that lock. That's a lock, friends. What a Craig Trapp. I said, I'm going live in 2 minutes. I'm 26-11 in college basketball so far. He said, so that means fade you today? I already cashed Houston Baptist under. So fade or follow at your own risk, Mr. Trapp! Exclamation point. Can't just say good job. Not a MRFer around that can just say good job. All right. 6-6 thumbs up. Texas 6-6. Nice. Yay. I'm big into numbers. I'm a huge life path number person. I'm a 28-10. So 2s, 8s, 10s, and then 6-4 is my birthday. So 6-4 is a 10 and blah, 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 blah. I've caught Jamatra. I've caught Jamatra before. It's hard to get rid of. You got to get some penicillin for that. A nice ointment. Don't fade, Allie. I mean, fade or follow at your own risk. I'm honest with you guys. I'm telling you, I'm working out some new systems. I'm doing well right now. I could lose every single one of these bets today, though. So just stay humble, stay focused. Don't get too excited. Do you drink more than Mallory Haynes? I don't know who that is. All right, guys. It's 1 hour and 52 minutes into my show. And I'm going to shut it down. Okay, I'm going to shut it down. Allie's about to eat something. That's a lock. That's a lock for sure. So, okay, if you're looking for me on Twitter, I'm at +moneyhoney. Don't forget, join our Morningwood Facebook group. The link is in this description to the video. If you have not got your pick in, anyone on the board that doesn't have their pick in, drop it into the comments of this video or find the box on this page, the Morningwood Facebook page, and put your pick in there. If I don't get a pick from you today, you fall off the board, you're out. You got to wait till next Tuesday. That's the rules. I'm not going to say I don't make the rules because I completely make the rules and those are them. So, all right, guys, love you long time. Good luck today. Let's rock it. Let's have another good day. And see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And don't forget, game time decision, 6 p.m. Eastern with the Twins and Lenny. And then Shooting Hoops with Tim and Lenny is on at 9. And they're going to talk like in-depth NBA, not just free pick, in-depth stuff you need to know if you're into the NBA. All right, guys. Bye. Good luck.